Have you ever stopped to wonder what's actually happening inside your body when you decide to go for a run, or lift a weight, or even just take a really brisk walk? It's so much more than just getting a little winded. Okay, let's get right into it because today we are taking a deep dive into the incredible biological symphony that kicks off the moment you start moving and the amazing lasting changes that happen when you stick with it.
So let's start at the very, very beginning. What happens in that first second, that first minute, when you go from 0 to 60? It's a fascinating question because your body, this unbelievably adaptive machine, it doesn't waste any time. The response is pretty much instant. You know that simple switch from resting to moving? It triggers this whole chain reaction, this cascade of changes, all designed to get you ready for whatever's coming next. We're about to peel back all the layers on this amazing transformation, from that immediate jolt to the long-term remodel. First up, let's talk about what's going on during a single workout. This is your body's emergency response system kicking into high gear. And honestly, it is a masterclass in efficiency.
The second you start, your brain basically sounds the alarm. Right away, your heart rate picks up, pushing more oxygen-rich blood to the muscles that need it most. At the same time, your muscles literally start to warm up. Their temperature rises, which makes them way more flexible and ready to work. All of that extra blood flow, it's delivering a huge surge of oxygen to fuel the whole operation. Now, here's what's really cool. These immediate changes, they're not just physical. They're happening inside your head, too. So yeah, physically, your muscles get more flexible and they can contract faster. But mentally, you get this heightened sense of alertness, a much sharper focus. It's like your body and your mind are locking in on the mission together. Okay, but how do we get from these temporary boosts to actual permanent upgrades? Well, the secret sauce is this one principle: progressive overload. It's a simple idea, but it's incredibly powerful. To keep getting better, you have to consistently and gradually make your workouts a little bit harder. That's the signal that tells your body, hey, pay attention, this is the new normal, you need to get stronger to handle it. So how does that signal create real, long-term change? Let's start with our first big set of adaptations. We're talking about the absolute core of your physical self, your cardiovascular system. This is where consistent exercise builds a truly fundamentally stronger engine. With regular training, your heart doesn't just work harder, it actually remodels itself. For starters, it gets bigger and stronger, a process called cardiac hypertrophy. This stronger heart leads to an increased resting stroke volume, which just means it pushes more blood out with every single pump. And because it's so much more efficient, your heart doesn't have to beat as often when you're just sitting around. That's why you see that lower resting heart rate. Your body even grows more tiny blood vessels, which is called increased capillarization, to get oxygen delivered better. It all adds up to a faster recovery rate, so you can bounce back from effort way more quickly. The biggest driver here is that cardiac hypertrophy. And it's really as simple as it sounds. You know how lifting weights makes your biceps grow? Well, putting your heart through regular exercise makes the heart muscle itself grow thicker, bigger, and way more powerful. It's literally your heart hitting the gym. Okay, so you've got a more powerful pump. That's awesome. But what about the air intake system? Next, let's look at how your body gets better at capturing the very fuel for all this movement: oxygen. You see, consistent exercise doesn't just train your heart, it trains your entire breathing system. Your total lung capacity can actually increase, meaning you can literally hold more air. And the muscles that do the breathing for you, your diaphragm and the intercostal muscles between your ribs, they get stronger too, letting you take deeper, more powerful breaths. The best way to think about it is like you're giving your body's ventilation system a total overhaul. Every single breath you take becomes more efficient, pulling in more oxygen to feed that newly upgraded engine we just talked about. It's a perfect example of how your body's systems all adapt together in perfect harmony. So, we've got an upgraded engine and a supercharged intake system. What's left? Well, how about the chassis? Let's look at how exercise reinforces the very structure that carries you through every single movement: your bones, your muscles, and all the connective tissues. The benefits here go right down to your skeleton. Seriously, the stress from exercise is a signal for your body to build denser, stronger bones. Of course, your muscles undergo hypertrophy. They grow bigger and stronger. But it doesn't even stop there. Your tendons and ligaments also get stronger, creating a frame that is just way more resilient and resistant to injury. And this, right here, really shows the end result beautifully. It's not just one part getting an upgrade, it's the entire system working together. We're talking tougher bones, more powerful muscles, and reinforced connective tissue. It all creates a body that's fundamentally more capable and robust from the inside out.
But, and this is a really big but, there is a catch. It's called the principle of reversibility. All of these incredible, hard-won adaptations, they aren't permanent if you stop giving your body a reason to keep them. Your body adapts to the demands you place on it, and if those demands go away, it'll gradually adapt back. It really is a classic case of use it or lose it.
So when you really think about it, your body is this incredible unfolding story of adaptation, constantly responding to the life you're leading. The science is crystal clear. It is built to get stronger, more efficient, and more resilient when you challenge it. So the only question left is, what story are you going to tell with yours?